Hi, this is Sara Levin, the Artful Inker. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today I'm here with this twisted square card. Let me set this aside and show you how it's made. So for this card, I'm going to be using Tasteful Touches, which is a new stamp set from the 2020-2021 Stampin' Up! Annual catalog that goes live on June 3rd, and I'll be using the Tasteful Labels dies. These are great with their stitching and ribbing on the border of these labels. So let's get started with the stamping. I have a piece of Very Vanilla and the flower from the Tasteful Touches stamp set. And I'm going to ink in Night of Navy. Make sure I've got good coverage here. And then stamp. Hold it just a second. And there we go. And then I want my Stampin' Blends. I have Light Night of Navy and Dark and Light Seaside Spray. And I'm going to color a little of this to show you what I'm going to do, and then bring in a finished version. So start with the Dark Night of Navy, bring in a little bit of the Dark Seaside Spray, and then finish with the Light Seaside Spray. So Light Night of Navy. If I said dark before, I was wrong. Dark Seaside Spray, and then Light Seaside Spray. So you're going to do all of the petals with that combination. On Very Vanilla, you may need to let things dry after you finish a petal or two and make sure your color is doing what you want it to. It shows up a little differently on Very Vanilla than it does on Whisper White. And then I have the Dark Daffodil Delight, and I'm using the bullet tip. And to color the center, I'm just dotting. And I don't want to color all of the Very Vanilla bits. It actually makes it pop more with just a few of those colored. So you will cut that out by hand. There's a finished flower. Let me take this one out of the way. And then I have a piece of the In Good Taste designer paper. That is also from the new annual catalog. If you check out my unboxing video for my pre-order, you can see what the whole pack looks like up close and personal. There are lots of lovely texture designs. And then just let's slide a piece of scrap paper under this. Here's my piece of Stampin' Sponge, and just going to add some Blushing Bride to this. As I pulled it out of the pack, it was reflecting the color from another piece, and I thought, oh, that would just be great with the Blushing Bride on there. So that's what we're doing. So you don't have to worry about the texture marks like you sometimes do if you're blending a background. There's so much texture in this piece that the texture that you get from the sponge isn't going to show up. So you can go direct to paper and not have to pounce off the side here, which makes blending this on very quick and easy. Just a little more over here. Okay, and there we go. Two of our pieces ready to go. Let's pop the ink pad out of the way and take my scrap paper up, and we'll pull in my trimmer and a piece of Very Vanilla I will have measurements on my going out in my newsletter this week. So if you subscribe to my newsletter, you will get the measurements for this card. Okay, and then we need to do some diagonal scoring here. Okay, and I've got to think about which way I'm going to go. Opposite corner. Pop this out of the way. Oh, no, that's not what I want to do. While I have it here, let's cut this piece in half. So we're going to put this in the track point to point and cut. And we're just about ready to assemble. So we're going to fold and then fold and fold here and fold here, and then just let's use our bone folder here and give these all a good crease. Okay, need some multi-purpose glue, and we're going to adhere our triangle pieces. And give them just a little bit of a border. Let's turn this slide. There we go. And add this one. I'm going to turn this just a little bit and make sure I'm lining everything up. Okay. And then let's see, next I have a wood grain belly band. Oops, needs to go around this way. And I've scored on the one side already. And then I'm just going to use my fingers to pinch this side, and then we'll turn it over. And you don't want to make it so tight that you cannot open it. You want your belly band to hold but not strangle your card. And then once this is dry, I'm going to slide it off and put this seam in the front, and we'll cover up the seam. Okay, whoops, trying to be gentle. Now we'll cover that seam up with the front of our card detail. Oops. And you may ask why I do it that way, and it's so that if I get glue on anything, it's on the back. So next, I have a piece of Very Vanilla that I've cut with the Tasteful Labels dies, and then I have embossed it with this Tasteful Textile 3D embossing folder. Let's hold this up here and see if you can get an idea of the nice fabric-like texture on here. Here are my dimensionals. So we're going to add dimensionals just in the center here, because you want this to be able to slide off with your band. Whoops. Let's straighten this up. Okay. And then let's put some dimensionals on the back of this piece. And you'll notice that the blends did bleed through. That's a normal thing for coloring with these markers. Okay, and I'm just going to set that there a moment, and I have this stitched banner in Seaside Spray cut with the Tasteful Labels dies, and I've got a dimensional on the back, and I'm just going to tuck this right in here under the flower, and there we go with today's Twisted Square card. Subscribe to my newsletter in the link below, and this week you will get the directions with all the measurements for this card. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the bell so that you'll receive a notification of my next video. And if you've enjoyed this Twisted Square, give the video a like. This was Sara Levin, the Artful Inker of theartfulinker.com. Thanks. Have a good day.